What if your home could feel like a soft, sun-drenched corner of the French countryside, every room alive with vintage spring charm and effortless elegance? Let's step inside a world where warmth, texture, and light come together to create a home that feels beautifully lived in, yet quietly timeless. The entrance hall feels like stepping into a soft spring morning, where warm white walls and pale beams embrace you gently. Sunlight spills through the arched window, catching the dusty glow of the oak floor and the delicate curves of the console. You can almost smell tulips mingling with old wood, and the space hums with calm, like a quiet promise of what's to come inside the house. Walking into the living room feels like sinking into a familiar, well-loved hug. That blush and sage sofa seems to sigh under the soft daylight, inviting you to linger with a book or a cup of tea. The stone fireplace holds a quiet warmth even when it's cold outside, and the soft linen curtains flutter like a whisper. Sunlight traces the edges of the rug, blurring the line between indoors and the garden beyond. The family room wraps itself around you like a cozy story that never ends. You can almost feel the cushions molding to you as you settle in, the check linen and floral textures soft under your fingertips. Light from the tall windows glances off the oak floor, stretching shadows like lazy cats across the room. There's a sense of comfort here, of laughter that's already happened and will happen again, and the space feels alive with that gentle, lived-in rhythm. The dining room feels special, like every meal here is a little celebration. The tall window frames the garden like a living painting, the light warm and buttery as it spills across the tabletop. You can almost hear the clink of glasses and the murmur of conversation, the soft rustle of linen napkins, and the scent of fresh flowers. The room feels elegant but never stiff, its warmth carried in the wood, the soft glow of the hanging light, and the ease of the space. The kitchen feels like the heart of the house, humming with the quiet energy of meals being imagined and shared. Morning light schemes over the zinc-top island and the soft grain of the pale cabinets, highlighting jars and copper pots in a quiet kind of harmony. You can almost feel the cool of the stone countertop under your palms and smell coffee drifting from the stove. It's a space that invites hovering over recipes, chatting with someone at the breakfast bar, and watching the garden breathe through the glass. The breakfast nook is where the house feels most intimate, like a little secret tucked away for quiet mornings. Sunlight spills over the round table, softening the edges of the bread basket and the jam jars, and the window feels like a postcard of the garden. You can almost feel the warmth of the chair under you, the soft scratch of the linen tablecloth, and the way time slows when you linger with a cup in hand. It's a space that feels personal, gentle, and full of small, meaningful moments. The master bedroom feels like slipping into a dream that's been waiting for you. The light from the courtyard window washes softly over the linen bed, turning the sheets into something almost liquid with color. The air feels still, patient, welcoming you to let everything go. The floral tulle patterns and the soft blush and sage tones wrap you in a cocoon of calm, and the room seems to breathe with you, slow and even. It's a place where even the silence feels like a lullaby. The guest room feels like a soft invitation, a little haven someone else might fall in love with. Sunlight brushes the faded white of the bed, the rushes of the chair, and the simple curves of the dresser, warming the wood and the linen. The air smells faintly of flowers and old paper, and the light feels kind, like it's holding space for rest. You can almost picture someone sinking into that bed after a long day, pulling the covers up and feeling the house sigh around them. The office feels like a quiet corner of the mind, where thoughts can wander and settle without interruption. The pale desk glows under the bright window, the books along the shelves radiating calm and possibility. You can almost feel the turn of a page, the scratch of a pen, and the texture of the chair under your hand. The room carries a peaceful energy, like it's ready to listen, to hold your ideas, and to accompany you through the quiet rhythm of work and reflection. The sunroom feels like where the house lifts its face to the sky, basking in the steady warmth of a spring afternoon. Light pours through the tall windows, making the cane chairs and potted plants glow, and the air hums with the quiet of ferns breathing. You can almost feel the breeze brushing your skin and hear the soft rustle of leaves outside, the world softened and slowed by glass and sunlight. It's a place that feels like a pause, a breath, and a quiet promise of calm. As we close, remember that a truly special home isn't about perfection. It's about feeling wrapped in warmth, color, and light, like every space was designed to slow you down, breathe with you, and softly reflect the season you're living in.